The sea is a force to be reckoned with. People have been made by it and broken by it, but in the Navy we command it. It is our honor, courage, and commitment forging the greatest force on earth. This is the message that future Navy recruits see on their website. After enlisting, the recruits are sent to boot camp, and in order to graduate, they have to pass a physical fitness test. In 1999, Chris Kyle was one of those recruits, and was soon after selected for SEAL training. The SEALs are considered one of the most elite branches in the military. The Navy puts them through a 6-month training called BUDS. The first 5 weeks consists of pre-training followed by 3 phases. The first phase is 8 weeks and considered the toughest. The midway point has been named Hell Week. Hell Week is a test of physical endurance, mental tenacity, and true teamwork where 2/3 or more of your class may quit or ring the bell. They go 5 days and more than 200 miles and on as much as 4 hours of sleep. It's a way for the Navy to weed out the weak and only keep the strong. Chris Kyle was raised in Odessa, Texas, and had always been interested in the military. He was working as a ranch hand when his lifelong interest brought him to the recruiter's office. After completing SEAL training, he went into sniper training, which is considered one of the toughest programs in the world. 3 months of training for 12+ hours a day, 7 days a week. He was chosen for Navy SEAL Team 3, serving a total of 10 years in the military and deploying 4 times. First to Iraq in 2003, Fallujah in 2004, Ramadi in 2006, and Baghdad in 2008. At first, the insurgents carried guns, but then they progressed to carrying rocket-propelled grenades, making the soldiers' jobs even more difficult and dangerous. But that didn't stop Kyle, because he was still skilled killing an enemy insurgent 1.2 miles away on a single shot, also killing 2 insurgents with 1 shot that were riding tandem on a moped. He was the son of a church deacon and a Sunday school teacher, and also considered one of the most lethal snipers in American history. The Pentagon has 160 confirmed kills on record, but the number could be doubled. In order to be a confirmed kill, the sniper has to actually visually see his target fall and die. Kyle claims 255 kills, meaning he hit the target, but he couldn't confirm it. He was so well known to Iraqi insurgents, they placed a $20,000 bounty on his head, which later changed to $80,000. They called him the Devil of Ramadi, but to his fellow servicemen, he was known as the Legend. Chris Kyle was more than just a sniper on the rooftops. There was many times that he was in the street risking his life to drag his men to safety. One particular story that stuck out to me was during his tour in Fallujah. A small group of Marines were barricaded in a house and were shot at any time they moved. Kyle stated, "I would rather die helping those guys out than have a coward's conscience the rest of my life." So he ran down the alley, firing back at the insurgents to keep the heat away from them. When he got to them, he told them to vacate immediately and had to carry one man out by one arm that was injured. He ended up running out of bullets while the insurgents were firing at them. But then the other Marines started to fire back and kept them back. For a few seconds, Chris and the Marine were caught in the crossfires before getting them to safety. He quite literally saved this man's life. After a decade of service, his wife Taya told him that their marriage would be over if he re-enlisted. He was given honorable discharge in 2009 and survived 2 gunshot wounds and 6 IED attacks. It was a struggle taking on the role of a husband and father of 2. He suffered a lot, but ended up overcoming it when he helped create a Kraft International security company, also founding Fitco Cares, a company that provides home fitness equipment. On Saturday, February 2nd, 2013, Chris Kyle's life came to an end. Eddie Ray Routh was a military veteran that he was helping. His mother found him at the school she worked at, where his kids went. She gave Kyle her information, and he called her son Ralph to meet up with him. Kyle and his friend Littlefield met up with him that afternoon, and a guide saw a flag still up at the shooting range. Littlefield had multiple gunshot wounds to the chest. Several feet away lay Kyle, with gunshot wounds to the back and his head. Kyle was dead as soon as the guide got there. Chris Kyle died trying to help a Marine. He died doing something he loved and something good. I have come to learn a lot about him, and he is truly an American hero. He went beyond his call of duty and saved countless lives. He loved his family, but had an unconditional love for his country and fellow soldiers. His legend lives on through a new foundation called the Chris Kyle Frog Foundation that is there to help strengthen and support service marriages and families. And I have 3 people in here.
And myself.
Thank you.